Welcome back to our Industry Dialogue series. I am Pragya Mishra and I'm the EVP of Customer Success and Operations at Courseplay. Courseplay is a 360-degree employee growth platform. I would like to invite Nisha Karkera, a strategic HR leader with over 20 years of experience in talent acquisition, development, and engagement. Nisha is currently the head of talent management and training academy at Skoda Auto Volkswagen India Private Limited. Hi, Nisha.
Hi, nice to see you, Pragya.
Same here, Nisha. Super excited to learn more about today's topic. How have you enabled culture of continuous learning in your organization, and how do you think it has benefited you as part of the talent management and training team?
Okay. Whenever there is this word culture, I'm very conscious about answering that topic because I think a lot of times we use this word culture very loosely. Culture takes a lot of time to create, and it is also a lot of people have to come together to create culture for an organization. And I think when it comes to continuous learning, it is not something that I would say as a first option that any organization develops. It takes a lot of time, but in my organization, I think what we are really working towards is that leadership commitment is really crucial to this topic. In a lot of organizations, what also happens is that when there is cost cutting, the first thing that is taken off is the training budget. Now, in our organization, we are very clear about this topic that learning, training, developing people is something that is important to us. And in fact, if you see this, if you know a bit more about our organization, we also are an organization which heavily spend on this topic. So I think from that perspective, the culture part of it is such that the leaders really talk about engaging in learning. They are role models when it comes to because they themselves are indulging in continuous learning. Most of them are involved in various training programs, also in getting higher education. To give you an example, we also have tie-ups for higher education with few of the institutes around, and a lot of our employees are doing PhDs, which is basically supported by the organization. So what I mean by that is that these are examples. So when my head of department or one of the directors takes up a course which is too much, there's a lot of effort there is a lot of commitment in a PhD course, I automatically feel the interest and also the commitment towards putting myself into that process. So I think role modeling is coming in my organization from the leadership process. One more thing that has worked when it comes to creating culture is mentors. So what we have done is that there is a concept of talent framework in our organization. This is typically for those maybe about 15% of our organization who are termed as talent. There is a clear process to identify talent, and each of the talent at different levels goes through a detailed program, which is like a journey program for almost a year. Few of these programs are with known institutes, few of the programs are conducted in-house. So now each of this talent has a mentor, and this mentor is from the +2 level. So for example, if I am at X grade, my mentor would be X +2. So that automatically gives me perspective, as a talent. Firstly, you identify me as a talent. Second, you give me a mentor who's not from my department, not from my division, but a senior guy in the organization. So he gives me that 2 hours time throughout the month, and that helps me to build that rapport. And also in a very unconscious way, we are building the culture that way, that there is a mentor for you who's not your head of department, who's not your manager. So I think that part of it has really helped us in building this culture. It's just the beginning. Like I said, we've started all this in recent times. I don't say we have reached the ultimate level, but the process is on. And one more thing that has worked for us is that making a concept called as ERG, which is Employee Resource Groups, wherein in these employee resource groups also, we conduct various leadership series, then a subject matter expert coming in, talking about topics, panel discussions, all these things happen. These are all very unconscious way of building culture. We don't rara all the time. We don't carry banners saying continuous learning is our culture. We don't do that. But at the same time, these are the very subtle ways where we say that we slowly and steadily make learning as a part of our culture.
That's wonderful. Yeah, because maybe it's not continuous learning, it is learning on the job. So you have learning a part of everyday work of the employee. So, employees don't just have to sit and focus on one training program, but your leadership team is the one that is promoting learning throughout the organization.